Good sunrise. Satnam. My name is Amrit, and welcome to Awakening with Amrit, our morning moment of reflection, of tapping in with spirit, just checking in and seeing what is going on in the cosmos and the world around us, and just checking in to see if we can get any guidance to help us on this day. So it's a beautiful Saturday morning here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. And we are currently in this waxing moon phase. Yeah, there we go. We're in this waxing moon phase, waxing crescent. She's getting bigger and bigger every day. We got that full moon coming on February 1st. Hang on to your hats. I got mine on to keep my head warm. All right. And through each sign of the zodiac throughout the year, just like seconds on a clock. We have 12 signs in the zodiac, and the sun goes one tick each day through all of those signs as it makes its way all the way around. So today, 4 degrees of Aquarius. We have the moon at 15 degrees of Aries right here. Might have, so Aries is a fire sign, so you might have a little fiery emotions today. And then you can see we have all these planets here. Sorry, there we go. We have all these planets here. A lot of them are right here with the sun in Aquarius. They have been conjunct off and on with Pluto. It's also right here. It's Mars. And they're all in this 11th house right now. The 11th house is actually it's the house of Aquarius also. So of the higher mind, of the collective unity consciousness. Uh, so there's a lot of changes coming in. I mean, we're just really starting this age of Aquarius. And all these planets and energies moving through are helping to facilitate the great change. I mean, and you can just look around the world at what's going on to see that it's happening. We're shifting out of the old Piscean ways of being, um, and just moving into this new age. So the planets are helping us with this huge shift. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say today. I'm feeling a little tired today. I slept great though. Just having a slow morning, as you can tell by me starting at 10:30 this morning as opposed to 8-ish. It's all right. It's all good. All right, so we're just going to tap in to spirit, to source, to university, to God, to goddess, the divine creator energy that surrounds us. And let's just see, spirit, what messages do you have for us today that could bring us some clarity, some guidance? Any specific messages that Spirit wants us to know to help us throughout our day? Okay, all right. I got a bunch of stuff trying to fly out at me. We're just gonna go with that one right there. Wow. Hey, the sun. Look at that beauty. The sun card. Hmm. We were just talking about the sun. being in Aquarius. The sun is the reason why we are in this existence, in this amazing 3D world we live in. There would be no life without the sun. And all the beautiful sunflowers. Look at all the abundance that the sun brings to us, how we exist because of the sun. All right, let's see. Spirit, what does the sun card mean for us today? Give us some insights on the sun card. The number, so this is another major arcana card. Number 19. Oh, I didn't even notice, like there's this kid running through the meadows, the sunflower meadows. Look at all the happiness in this card. Even the witch in this card that seems old and wise, like an elder. There's so much life in that card. All right, let's see. The sun. Bastet. 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 The cat stirs in its bed, dreaming about a time when it lived in the valley of the Nile as a goddess. Hmm. Oh, okay. Adored by the population, both as a human and as a feline. Her race was highly esteemed. They hunted mice to protect the harvested wheat that was the color of gold and of the day. Her name was Bastet, is Bastet. She brings warmth, love, and joyous feasts. She is the goddess of dance and seduction. Beauty attracts beauty. Whoever embraces Bastet embraces health and a bit of her astute feline witchcraft, and with it learns to enjoy every favorable occasion and every corner of the world that the sun warms with its light. She protects the home and its secrets, but she also has a predatory, aggressive side that allows her to do merciless battle with her enemies. The 19th card illuminates every existence, granting self awareness and the results it can bring. The card is so dazzling that it is almost impossible to look at. We have to close our eyes and let it draw near our bodies, brightening them as it does. Whenever this card appears, it takes us back to the child that laughs within us, to the innocence of an animal who needs little to be happy: food, rest, and love, the essentials. The cat stretches as she dreams. She smiles with an almost human expression that immediately vanishes into effable joy as she runs in the sun. So interesting. I've never heard of a feline um, representation within the sun card. That's really unique and different for me. I love it. I love it. The positive aspects of this card: well-being, lasting success, health, and vitality. The shadow aspects of this card are impossible expectations and unhappiness. And we were talking about yesterday, and I think the day before too, just letting go of expectations, releasing attachments. Essentially, that's what brings unhappiness, are having those. Yeah. So for me, yeah, I love how it said to just bring the card to the body and allow the light to shine. Um, So I feel that there's joy in today. Yeah, there's joy for today. Even if maybe you're going through a dark time today, I would encourage you just to look around and find some type of joy to focus on, whether it's your cat or your pup. Maybe it's just having a warm hat to put on your head because it's cold outside. Well, the southern states in the US right now are, I believe, at the beginnings of a really huge winter storm. So I hope you all are safe and toasty and warm in your spaces. Now we're using Amrit reflections card, reflections cards to give us some more insights on this sun card and the message that Spirit has for us today. What additional insights can you give us, Spirit, with reflections that go with the sun card? What do you have for us? Let's see. Oh, it's this one. That one right there. That one wants to be seen today. Oh, it's prayer. Prayer card. True prayer is not only expressed by your words, but by your thoughts and actions well. Synchronize all three, and your prayers will be answered. So true. So, so true. Because we can use our words and say many things, but what is going on in our inside world, our feelings, our thoughts, and what we're actually doing in our life also has a huge meaning, because you can say, like, I want to feel well, or you're praying and saying, God, Spirit, Universe, please help me to be happier today. I want to be happier today. Please bring me this joy today. But if your inner dialogue is, um, oh, I'm so angry, I'm looking at the news, or looking at a newspaper or scrolling on your phone, and you're seeing these posts, and your thoughts are like, oh my God, look at this tragedy, oh my God, what is this guy doing to our country, oh my God, oh my God. Like, your inner dialogue is fear and anger and all this negativity, and your actions that you're taking that are facilitating this are you're watching the news. Like, the shit the media feeds us these days is literally drama, like a soap opera. And 90% of it is not true. As somebody who was in the military and had a top secret clearance and spent time overseas in the beginning of Operation Enduring Freedom, the war against Afghanistan in 2000, 2003, I know firsthand that what they tell you here is very different from the truth that is happening there. And that's all I'll say about that. So maybe instead of taking actions like scrolling and looking at the news or anything that's negative around you, you take those moments to, like I said, spend some time with your cat or your dog. Go for a walk outside in nature. If it's cold outside, make yourself some warm, yummy tea or coffee and turn on some funny videos. Watch some funny cat videos. Those are hilarious. Those and squirrels. Squirrel videos are great. So take those actions to change the inner dialogue into something positive and joyful, to bring this sun energy into your existence. And it will literally shift everything inside. All right, moving on. to our sacred symbols deck here. We'll get one more card, a sacred symbol to further hone in on this message from Spirit, the guidance for this beautiful day that we have unfolding for us right now. All right, Spirit, what sacred symbol? What is the sacred symbol for today? It's this one. It doesn't want to come out of my hand. Oh, wow. Okay. The Talesman. Look at that beautiful skeleton key. Mm. All right, let's see. What is that all about? The Talesman. I mean, just from intuitively looking at it, a key unlocks things, right? There's a darkness to the back of the card. Unlocking secrets, wisdom, something that's hidden, something that's kept from us. Let's see, Talesman. Okay. Find or create an appropriate symbol for your current query. Empower yourself with its power and energy to ensure its magic in your everyday life. Meditate with this card to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace within your being. Okay. The symbol, the key, is often used in magic as a symbol of the goddess Hecate. Oh, Hecate. Worn as a talisman or charged with intention, the key can free us from our self-imposed cages and move us into the next part of the journey by opening new doors to opportunity. We were just talking about these self-imposed cages, social media scrolling, the TV, constantly on Fox News, CNN, or whatever the hell people watch these days. I usually have on YouTube well, right now I have handpan music playing. It's really just nice, relaxing, beautiful music. But anyway, self-imposed cages. The key can free you from that. And Hecate is the triple-headed goddess. She's the mother, the maiden, the crone. She is the divine feminine. Uh, it's spelled, Hecate is Hecate. Sometimes it's also spelled Hekate. So if you'd like to know more about the goddess Hecate, I highly encourage you look her up. She has been one of my very, very close guides, really since I started my spiritual journey. Um, oh my gosh, what is this, 2026? 11 years ago? We're very close. I even have a necklace with a key that looks very similar to that. So if you have a key, it doesn't even have to be one like this, but maybe if you have one that if there's something within you you want to unlock, a self-imposed cage that you would like to remove from your existence, you can take that key and put the intention to release whatever that is into it, and then just sit and meditate with it. Sleep with it under your pillow. Make offerings to it. You can even have, you can cheers your glass of wine at the end of the night to your key or whatever talisman you would like to make in doing this type of work. Yeah, just put that energy into it and allow it to help transmute whatever cage or limitation. So when we just look at the cards together today, we have the sun. Maybe the sun is meant to be illuminating some of the self-imposed cages that we have that maybe we weren't even aware of. So I'd invite you to sit today and just look around your life, your space, your day-to-day actions, and reflect on, is this something that's restricting me and making me have negative thoughts and feelings inside? Or is this something that helps me to feel expansive and joyful? And if you're finding things that are having the more negative impact, then make that intention, create that talisman, or just pray and ask for help for spirit from spirit to release and change, let go of those self-imposed cages, those limitations, those factors that are around you that are not allowing in this full light of the sun into your life. All right, that's our morning moment. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Wish you all a beautiful, lovely, happy, sun-filled day. Satnam.